have the Astralis side readying a push in. They got the grenades starting to sail in. Glaive going for the entry, able to catch one. That's about 5 frags in a single second. Absolute madness here. Mo gets himself 2. A third from Mo. Not going to stop anytime soon here. Ah, there it is, number 4.
Welcome on stage, North. After years in the shadow of Astralis, the intelligence of MSL no longer must work with the scraps from their table. North are a team stacked with star talents of their own. Inconsistent in placings and results. Their depth makes them potentially a pool of quicksand for any opponent. Config's confidence is backed up with his talent, and nobody will count them out. Welcome on stage, Virtus Pro. Major champions 3 years ago, Virtus Pro have always returned from dips in form to reach championship status. But never before have things been this dire for Poland's finest. The sneaky Snacks must be at his elusive best if VP is to turn heads in their native Poland. And legends like Neo and Taz are not ready to go quietly into retirement just yet. Remember the plow.
And still somewhat decent bank on at least 2 players here for Virtus Pro, so it's not the end of days, but now the change in the setup here for Virtus Pro. The nade goes sailing past Magus. He counts his lucky stars. Thank you.
Well, Pasha opening up with a kill on Cajun B. That was controlling the platform here, which is always a good idea. It reduces just all of the options that MSL has when he doesn't have plateau control. So right now, he's got to be wondering, how can we get it back? The flashbang not touching Pasha, and he goes for the fight against the pre-firing AZ.
And then he repeats. Pasha knows no fear. Goes for the repeat despite getting the 2 picks. He's down at 13. He was looking for the trade opportunity there for North. Ballsy play, but now Config, he might catch Snacks. Does Snacks realize? Yes, he does. And Snacks hits the shot. MSL going to be walking into his certain demise here in just a second. Unless, of course, Snacks turns away. And so MSL, 2v4, backed by Magus, and they're working their way up onto the A site, but there's still a man in place, and Neo holding connector. It's going to ruin their day. That drops the bomb right at his feet.
MSL had to make some kind of play, because trying to put the bomb down in a 2-on-4 is not really viable. Neo to close it out. He knows what's up. He's going to go for the re-peek anyway. Does he realize that there's still a guy there? Cajun going down, and Pasha looking for it again. AZ is weirdly trapped in the corner. There's going to be a bit of a grenade to try and see if he can get himself out of there with smoke. And now Snacks winning the fight against Config. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Nope, nope. Snacks have to kill Pasha. You don't need to go through that smoke. He's hoping to dance right on the edge. He will get it back in position. MSL right around the corner with the AWP. He can use it. 3 players remain here for North, and they are stacked up. But Taz was the door versus Vegas, and Pasha spots out MSL right on the edge. Did he see something? He's certainly thinking about it, and MSL misses the shot. But Pasha playing it safe until MSL finds the angle. 2-man advantage, and Bialy has set the trap, and he's going to get these kills for free, but he misses it. AZ with the headshot to save his team.
A bit of an opening here, but it's still very tough. There's only 25 seconds. There's almost no chance that North can get the kills and get the bomb down. Great Molotov there, going to do a lot of damage to Taz, forcing him out behind the rock, but he just goes for the fight.
And straight rush through A, but this time Snacks, he's holding far back, passive, and Bialy with the double. They can't get anything to go for him. Even losing the duel to Taz. MSL gets a drop on him, but that's not good enough. And AZ now in a 1v5, and they know exactly where he's coming from, because the last time they ran this strat, he was at A-long. You already have the nades going in.
Yeah, he's completely trapped here. What an enormously powerful first half coming in from Virtus Pro right now. AZ, nothing matters at this point. He's going to get one headshot, but they're all on the bomb side. They got the bomb locked in. 11-4. in the first half. Config has been trying his best and winning a lot of duels, and even that has not been enough.
Now with their setup, and it looks like he's going to back off and set a bit of a trap here with AZ. Between AZ and Config, they're covering both angles. So we'll see if VP decide to press the issue over here at A long, or if they're going to start rotating over once they've made some noise. This is all on Config now. Neo's going to be taking point, checking the angles. There it is, and he doesn't react in time. Config draws the line and ends it right there for Neo. Taz, what does he decide to do? Of course they know that the second man's going to be there, and he gets snuffed as well.
Great play from Config. That's super important right now. It's their last stand here on Cobblestone at least. 5 versus 3. And looking just slightly better for the Danish side. There's Cajun opening up and taking down Snacks, and Piali will fall as well. So North, there's still a tiny sign of life here as Cajun picks up Pasha.
And MSL, it's all on him, but the last time they went through here, Neo checked this angle. Taz gonna dump, and it's up. No chance at all. MSL stuck, and Taz to the swoop. Takes down Config with the headshot. It's spinning out of control for VP.
2 versus 5, hold on to the first map here. Taz gets a 3rd kill. And that leaves Cajun. Molotov down in a 1 versus 4. More grenades are raining in 1 versus 5, in fact. And he's got almost no chance. The crowd has simply ignited here at the Torun Arena. They know what's coming next. They know what's got this first map. Cajun trying his best, but it's too late. There are too many people to find. And there it is, 16 rounds for Virtus Pro. They win the first map, the quarterfinals. Absolutely possible for North to lock it down, so Snacks trying to fight it in. He's got the bomb, and now Easy's got it.
They were going for the similar end eco as last time. This time it's Big East with the triple. Some of the best spray control in the game, and AZ will find a 2nd kill for himself.
Is electric right now. Snacks quick down with the AWP, trying to charge it and getting the kill on Config. Mother of God, what is happening? Pasha getting the kill on MSL. That's not how this weapon is supposed to work.
Aggro. We're getting some old aggressive op again. The shotgun might as well be. But a 2-man advantage just like that in the blink of an eye. Virtus Pro, they've got a huge lead. Mega's going to walk into the corner right to his death. Taz not caught sleeping. The headshot is there. And we're looking at another tied situation unless something magical can happen here for the Danes.
AZ sees it, but does he realize there's still a guy in lobby? He's going to get shot in the back by Neo. Very hard to play that. And Cajun might as well try and save the AWP into the 15th round here, and Virtus Pro should do everything to hunt him. If they lose 4 rifles here trying to fight him, that's still perfectly valid. That's still a good idea. He's going to miss the shot, and Neo will take him down.
The explosive play, no time wasted at all. Straight out onto the A side, and it's Hernandez barbecue. Piali and Neo having a field day. Config will pick up 1 and slow things down just a little bit, but it's a 2-man advantage for Virtus Pro. And Neo's still alive on the side, but he has nothing to worry about. His guardian angel is there from on high, laying death and destruction down. And Taz finally shows up to join the party.
It is not looking good. They're trying to see if they can get down, but they're standing on top of the fire and getting shot through the smoke. And Piali here to block them off with the smoke. Waiting, Cajun goes down. Piali again, he does it with the 3rd coming in. And that's a quad kill. Welcome to the Virtus Pro Apocalypse. They're 1 round away from making it to the semifinals. And Megs already getting shut down. They just can't find any luck running into the grenade as well. Taz gets 1. He's going to get refragged immediately. 4 more kills. There's 1 of them. And now 3 on 4. And they're out of luck, out of time, out of rifles here on the north side. Virtus Pro. This is Counter-Strike royalty playing in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. They just need a bit more, and they will have made it through once again.
There's the information gain, though, because AZ takes down Snacks, and so Virtus Pro have 1 more angle to worry about. Still a 3-on-3, but the bomb is stuck in ramp, and they haven't made the leap down towards that lower site just yet. Waiting to see if somebody on VP is going to get impatient. Well, that works. Actually, there's the flash. The first kill. Neo gets the second as well. The headshot on MSL, and AZ now 1v3, and it's going to happen. It is over. Virtus Pro going to the semifinals here in the Krakow Arena.
Coming up next, Gambit Esports versus Astralis.
Couple players nearby, and there's a very nice frag there. Spots the bomb as well, I believe, so really good info. Trent's not going to stop there, gets himself number 2 as well. And now Astralis, they need to make huge plays. It's Zipex at B. Can he be the one to bring Astralis back into this round?
Dupree in the short B position as well. Dozier really fighting, but he can't quite get it done. And neither can Hobbit. There's still 3 Ts remaining. 3 CTs remaining as well. Dupree taking some fire damage, but he's still alive. He's got some nice angles, but he's got to be careful. Backing into the flames again. Now he's in the red. That's a lovely second headshot there, leaving Mo alone, waiting for the smoke to go. Dupree must be close enough to hear the scope. If Mo knew that both players were in the red, maybe the pistol comes out, misses Zipex. Time running out for the man. The grenades is gonna do the job. Out with the pistol now, Mo. Sees Dupree, and there's the second kill. Has he got time to defuse the bomb, though? It's been quite ticked. Yeah, he's fine. 5 rounds. Gambit, keep the clean sheets.
Hobbit looking to get in, and Trent's going to go through with the flashbang. A little bit missed time, perhaps, but Hobbit's there to pick up the pieces as he goes for the spray. But what is this? Glaive getting himself the frag regardless, but there's the Nova, James. Big Popper Pump makes an appearance there in Connector.
Yeah, but they're still in a less than ideal situation. Mo making life easier, but Kyabi will look for him towards the long area. Mo's not at the advantage with a peak like that, but he makes it work. Gambit, perhaps they have an ace up their sleeve. Device and Zipex on opposite ends of the map. Device looking for an opening.
Gambit do have a man on the site though. Zeus is quite weak, and Mo is looking. It looks like they have the sound cue. And Mo looks for the cross, hits the first shot. Device's head is sent somewhere very far away, but Zipex will still get the trade and the bomb down.
Oh, Zeus down from the nade. He was the critical player in that situation. And now Mo is at a distinct disadvantage. Looking the wrong way in the smoke, but he still lands the kill. Gambit, that is absurd. 4K for Mo. Absolutely destroying Astralis in that round.
Readying a push in, they got the grenades starting to sail in. Glaive going for the entry, able to catch one. That's about 5 frags in a single second. Absolute madness here. Mo gets himself 2. A third from Mo. Not going to stop anytime soon here. And there it is, number 4. A good first kill. It could be Kirby Hayes. Very close, but you can see that they are wary of this position on Gambit. They're going to clear it out. They're going to actually catch him running back towards Connector. Glaive there on coverage, but he only gets 1, actually 2 there. The Flames will get a trend. That's very important. A 3 versus 3 here for the Astralis side after only a mere 30 seconds have passed in the round. Definitely a good situation to come back from.
How does he miss that shot, Device? It's one of the common positions Orpers will hold, and Mo was looking for the low ground. There's a free kill for Device, but doesn't seem to be on his game at the moment. Hobbit still outside Monster for the time being, and Dupree's in short B. Astralis must win this round, and they have to win with 3 plays intact. Gambit have bags of money, and the cavalry will soon be making their way towards the B bomb site. Dupree eventually facing, not sure where to look, and it's used. Horrible timing for Astralis. Only Zipex remains. Stereo kills for Gambit as they move to game points. Is going to win his duel. Device missing again. This has not been a good game for him so far. Opportunities have come and gone, but there's only so much information for Gambit. Kyabi forced into the open, but the smoke will save him just in time, but not in time to get that kill.
Entry frags are bound here for Gambit as they march their way in. Another head spotted, another head shot. A trend doing great work. So is Dozier now, just Dupree to try to stay alive here for Astralis in this map. 1 versus 5. The bomb is down. Could it be any more difficult? He'll find himself an engagement. Can't get the kill though. Another player spotted by the truck. Key information here for Dupree, but still stuck by back. The entire team still alive for Gambit. They know where he is. Grenades, additional grenades sailing in, and there it is. Gambit, they win the first map against Astralis.
Get out of my banana, say Gambit. But there's a minute 15 on the clock. And no smokes remain for the CT side. Dupree again, looking for picks on short B on overpass. Now looking for picks on short for Inferno. Not sure if a flash was there. I heard a flash from Mo, but they definitely weren't blind. So now the site can be pinched by Astralis.
Yeah, Astralis starting to march in here. It's looking very overwhelming. Dozier gets himself 2 though, and it could be more. Indeed it will. A 3rd headshot found as Hobbit now swoops in to save the day as well. It's down to Kirby for the clutch here. 1 versus 2, and that bomb is not down. He doesn't have a huge amount of time, but he's got enough to work off of here. 35 seconds, and he has no idea where these 2 players are. Does he guess correctly? Oh, it's going to be a trend coming in with a perfect timing. Yeah, that was a money flashbang though for the information play. Unlucky for Gambit not to get a kill there, but could be Zeus finding a timing here. Oh, he's going to see some backs. You always like to see that when you're on the CT side in this position, and that's going to be a top mid retaken by the CTs, and they understand that Astralis are making the move here towards B. The rotation starts to come in, but will they even get the bomb site? Hobbit able to stop them though with the help of that UMP and a flashbang, and Dren going massive with the AK. Finds great timing there through the smoke. Now it's down to Clave. Can he find a way out? He can't. Device looking for a pick here. Oh, the flick comes in, but he's going to miss this Mo that bests him.
Tag, but no kill there for Dupree, but maybe he needs some help. Adren picked off on the lurk towards the A bomb site, but Dozy is still there. He hears the rotation, but he's not picking off these players. Glaven and Kiabi leaving A, going towards the B bomb site, and Dupree is here in B with the AWP. Hobbit taken down. What is the play here from Gambit? Why hasn't Dozy done anything towards B bomb site? He's still there, sorry, towards A, and they're getting sprayed down towards B. I don't understand how this has happened.
But then
I'm so confused.
Yeah, this has just put them also in such a weird position.
I am so confused. I don't know if we're going to see much of the replay. Still earlier on. And look at Dozy's position. You see Dozy on the radar, only now leaving apartments when all of his team are dead. If the worst happens, they've got one small break to reset, but it's Device who's looking to reset these players. Taking Hobbit down towards Banana. No presence now, but it's useful. Head up there on his own. Device is hungry for a second kill. Zeus taking massive gambles and being punished severely. This is a mess from Gambit. Only Adren left. I think maybe this map is already over.
Very tough spot for Adren, looking to get some damage in. Oh, okay, he's not done just yet. Maybe a couple extra kills before the round is over. Steals away an M4, only 18 points of health, but you got to give this man some respect.
Some rifles here and there. Hobbit trying to force the CTs away from Banana. But there's only so much he can do, let's be honest. Adren, how's he made his way into short? This could be a nasty surprise. Perfect flashbangs elsewhere. Adren with a 2K, it's not over after all, but is it? The bomb falling into Arch.
Yeah, Adren needs to do more work here. You'd think that perhaps he did enough there. 2 great entry frags, but that bomb and D being lost is such a huge issue. Adren starts to work on that engagement there as Zipex protects the bomb. Will he go for the peek here, using the smoke to try to get some additional damage done? But Device comes in from behind, and Adren, his story in this round is over. It's up to Dozier to make the 1v3 a reality. And there is some time for Dozier to work these positions, but ultimately the fact that the bomb is in Arch and that he has to pick it up and that the CTs know exactly where it is does not change. That's a great shot though, a good way to kick things off here, but still 2 more to go. What is this? Dozier gets through! There's still 1 more to go though. Zipex protecting the bomb, and Dozier looks to round the corner now. Where is Zipex? Where is Zipex? Dozier asks the question, now he knows. Surely not! Zipex denies him a mere 4 points of health, and what a way!
But look at Dupree. Look at Dupree. Glaive is coming in for company.
No. Oh no.
Oh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Glaive making steps. Oh no! Glaive, you gave his position away. You baited your teammate. He could have had some money, but he took it all away. Like the tax man, but it's an inside job. That is a disaster for Astralis. It could have been so much. A nice poem was being written, but the girl just tore it up. She's not interested in that. It's going to leave Device to try and make some money with the UMP. And he won't do that either.
Waiting and ready, and here they come. Gambit Esports. The strength of the T side now into the B bomb site, flooding in onto it, but still Zipex is alive. He's going to make a play through the smoke. How much will he get here? That's a great flash and a great kill. Back through the smoke once again, causing all kinds of problems here for Gambit as his teammates get positions onto the retake.
Zipex, he goes down, but he's got lots of info on positions for his teammates. Hobbit still with a Mac 10, waiting for his CTs to get closer. The Molotov will give them some safety, and Dupree will finish things off in that respect. Dozier being teased with the sniper rifles. Zeus is in the same position, playing a double peek here, but he's not quite getting the kill yet. Zeus with a perfect spray, and now it's Dozier. He's got to find this, he's got to make the hero play. He's going to bounce the grenade off, it's not going to do enough damage. The Deagle's there as well, but there's no peek. 3 seconds, he's got a peek. Device, he's got the angle. He will be successful. Astralis down, but not out. 7 rounds for the CT side. Wherever and whenever they choose to do it. We've seen that boost on Connector has been devastating for teams so far in this major, and maybe it will continue. 35 seconds, Gambit, you've got almost no grenades. You've got to make a play now.
And they're looking to go in, but it's Dupree to answer first. The spray from Kirby doesn't hit its mark, and there could be a chance here now. It can come down in Pop Dog to actually stop this from happening. A Dread, though, lurking over the top of the train with the Tech 9 causing problems. Glaive, all denied there. Very important coverage there from the teammate of Zipex. Is the last man standing in this 1 versus 2 clutch, but this is what he's made to do.
He has a kit. Adren is on the complete wrong side of the train. It's down to Mo. If Mo goes down, there are big problems. Adren spotted. Where is Mo? Zipex trying to make a...
As they march into the A site to go for the taken. Dupree absolutely blinded there. That is a great start here for Gambit. Device now with everything to do with that AWP.
The entire T team is here. They have half of the bomb site. There are smokes down everywhere. There's no flank for these CTs. The bomb's getting planted. What is the play from Astralis? They've got money in the bank. They can afford to try and go for this, but the kills keep coming for Gambit. Glaive and Device remain. Device around the Ivy position. Seems to know where Adren is, but Adren has some breathing space. He can keep entertaining him, but he's forced into the scope of Glaive.
There's not going to be much time left here for the CTs here. It's getting very tense indeed. Now just down to Device against 3 players who are playing perfectly, keeping themselves out of these positions. They're not peeking at all whatsoever, as they shouldn't be. And that's Device now with nothing left to do but just save this AWP. You know, Glaive waiting anxiously there by Pop Dog. One of the few players on the team with an actual rifle in the most important rounds. And Gambit are really making them sweat here, slowing down the pace. The focus there, can you imagine the focus? It looks like Gambit have decided though that it is time to start to make the move, because here they go into A.
He knows he's there, Adren, but can he do anything about it? Dozier, Adren, CT's falling to the flames, falling to the bullets, cold steel. A minute on the clock, the bomb has to get retrieved. Zipex keeps his team in it. A 2 versus 3 Device, still over towards Ivy, still with the scout, but the bomb's heading towards B. And look how deep Hobbit is. He's gonna be a nasty surprise for these CTs.
What are they going to do right now? Hobbit, though, he still could actually get caught in the back, it seems, but it looks like they don't even know that it's going to be B. They thought perhaps they were going back to A. Device has to clutch 1 versus 3 with just a scout. Adren, Mo, and Hobbit with all the time in the world to position. Hobbit sitting there in connector, a dangerous position. Device knows to look out for it, misses the flick shot, and Gambit have done the unthinkable. They will be in the major finals.
Welcome on stage, Immortals. Welcome on stage, Virtus Pro. Major champions 3 years ago, Virtus Pro have always returned from dips in form to reach championship status. But never before have things been this dire for Poland's finest. The sneaky Snacks must be at his elusive best if VP is to turn heads in their native Poland. And legends like Neo and Taz are not ready to go quietly into retirement just yet. Remember the plow.
Yeah, he has
4
to.
smokes, 1 kit. Neo's the one that has it. He's got head armor to go along with it. Shot doesn't land on the AWP from Snacks. He's tagged! But the second one works, goes for Henny, can't find a follow-up. As Bolts gets the kill and he immediately retreats, smartly so, as the nade was thrown his direction, it would have put him down.
Pasha, does he find him? I don't think he does. They brought past each other, but it's Pasha. He gets him. The timing works in his favor.
What a turnaround play. That shuts down anything inside of the site. KG is flirting as close as he can inside of the site. Oh, what a flick! Snaps back at Pasha, which he overlooked originally, gets caught out. He knows Taz is somewhere still inside of it. Backs away, scoped in, and he may actually go through CT to join his teammates. Taz peeks him at the right time to shut it down! And the White Death, Bialy, steps out for two!
Taken down, could have gone either way, but still Virtus Pro keep decent numbers up, and the AWP as well. Snacks, aggressive of course, trying to find the first pick once again. Can he get it? Of course he can! Takes down Bolts, 5-on-4 once again.
And back off this time immediately. Bialy's still watching quad, and Pasha's now waiting for them to come through. Neo positioned, as I said. When the smoke dissolves, gets one, drops down. He now has the headshot angle to control, and Pasha's going to take advantage of it, try and pop back out. But Neo has got the kill. You're right, time is gone. Taz may rotate over, but there's no time for the plant. And he gets one more, but it doesn't matter. It's 3-2, Virtus Pro 2 in a row. And after the time, no money for Henny.
Let's see if it works out for Snacks.
This is so tight, so critical. And Pasha gets away with it, backs off as well. They've got another position player in quad to support it, but Pasha doesn't need support! Oh my goodness, that's exactly what they need!
Oh, now they're getting fired up. Pasha, what on earth was that? The third jump through the smoke as well. You just knew he was going to hit him after he got the first two. It was meant to be. 5-on-2 now, the force fight, 3 orbs to the CTs. Steal and Bolts to recover the round. Got about a minute to work with him.
Snacks' information. If Snacks doesn't hit the first shot, they'll likely flood to the site, which is exactly what's going to happen. So watch for Taz, and he gets both. The devil on top takes everyone down below.
3 orbs in the previous round. Lovely shot from Pasha. Knows he has to work hard. The second was great, but what on earth was this? Boom! Through the smoke, picks it up.
Good shot, Neo. Shotgun EWP, no chance on the second, but Bialy, he's there. He's still not there to find another, but Neo still continues on the balcony. Goes back with the deagle, flash himself back into position. That'll allow Bialy to re-peek as well. They go for it, they'll push them back. Taz shows up, Taz puts them down, and this is the Virtus Pro coming alive.
This was the most deadly. KNG and Henny holding lines. Flashy plays, and Henny, he's delivering the first shot, taking down Neo.
Looks down to avoid the second one, which isn't common on an AWP to move so quickly. And he gets the shot on Pasha as well. Jumps over for their information. Goes for the wall on Snacks. He's opened up position. Bomb's heading back toward B. If he gets the second kill as well, oh, he doesn't realize he's not going to go for Henny. He's going to actually cut off rotations, but doesn't get the gun in time. A bit of confusion on the call. I think Bialy was hoping they would rotate back over toward B. If he just circled to find Henny, they may have opened B, but now it's all to play for. 4 versus 2, 4 versus 1, and it's all going to be done. Bolts gives Immortal the win.
Pasha back on the AWP. I think that's what they needed. But Immortals now to return.
1 versus 4 to break the economy. As you said, maybe the Spirits as well. They've got to do a lot more than that to take down Immortals, but this is a start. Good push back for Steel. Make sure he doesn't go any further. AWP nearly gets bolted and ready, but they'll control it. No mistakes. Experience has to win out versus youth. 4 years as a team, the oldest roster active. And perhaps the loudest fans in the world. Henny in the corner. Taz down, spray transfer B. Bialy wins it. Lucas is working his way back in on the deagle, but it looks like Virtus Pro will avoid another reset. Has a flash, and he can afford to make this expensive, and he knows that as well, so he'll go. What a shot to start it off on Snacks.
Yeah, he's got a chance, and there's no kid, of course, but trying to limit Virtus Pro as he gets into it. Lucas, Neo and Bialy in front of him. They'll just be holding towards that kitchen angle. Should be the shot for Neo. Can't land it just yet. The round will be theirs. And he could find another kill here. He does. Takes down Neo. Now this is getting expensive. Up to Bialy to find a final frag, which he will. Pasha and Taz have to fall back.
Have to fall back, but they still have good established angles. Come on, Taz, get out, stay alive. Just bait in your teammate Pasha, but he doesn't quite have the angle. Reload for himself, but he still has the shot. And they've got a 2-man advantage with bomb down in the site. Best advantage they've had in a pistol in a while. The whole series. Bolts with 12 HP as well, can't do it. He's got to rely on the new boy. He's looked much to fame and downed immediately. Snacks getting up there. Dinked early. Still able to mow down two. Back away and beat them into paint. Pasha. Neo as well.
To try and deliver the frags.
Tried to, but he's got to have his eyes first. Oh, they've gone directly by. First one success. He's lost track of the other two, which leaves him a sitting duck, but at least gets one on entry. Oh, Snacks back into it, Neo. He's got to be better than that. Bomb down. Still very cautious of overextending with only 6 HP to get the M4. He'll wrap back through an open door toward the checker room. Bialy's inside of it, so if he peeks out, Bialy's ready. Not quite for the double spray, though. Peak potential far too strong. Burning alive, though, is Henny. Forced out. Snacks finds it. Lucas gets information as to one. Now he's got the advantage as well. Snacks on 16. He's got to be perfect. Play the bomb to absolute perfection. He's trying to hold this. There's no way Lucas doesn't check it. Goes down. Snacks realizes it. And it gets awkward, but the round, I'm afraid, is too far gone. Snacks tries everything he can, but Lucas will win it. The second for Immortals. There's a gap, though. Massive gap. That's so sloppy on execution. Bialy isn't in position to take advantage, but Snacks certainly is. AWP drops bomb as well. That means they have to recommit. Good find, therefore, for Lucas. Still an all-important round. And a massive frag from Pasha. Gave them a lifeline in the first half. This time he may give them more than that as he finds a third. What a game.
Oh dear, the crack's starting to show for Immortals. We built up how important this round was, but in terms of the momentum now, it's firmly the way that should be done, and how precise the smokes can be. There's huge gaps there. They're trying to make up for it. The connector was fully exposed, and Pasha, more smoke antics from him, nails absolutely everything. It's now 12-11. That takes him down 5-on-4 now. One round away from the grand final, but Neo, he doesn't want to let that happen. He finds a kill back in return as he takes down Steel.
And this isn't a 4-on-4, this is a 5-on-4, but it's the fans that have to get behind Virtus Pro right now if they want any chance to keep this going. Bolts starts to look out, finds the shot on Bialy. Not done just yet. Snacks gonna rotate over. Bomb does approach the A site, no smoke down. Double AWP means they want to leave the options open. Good shot from Bolts. Neo and Taz are the last left. In a home event, Neo misses the spray but composes himself. Takes out one of the two AWPs. Bolts is extremely low as well. No position control just yet. No kits as well. They've got to be quick. Neo knows it. AWP for Henny is posted inside of Palace, watching those exact stairs. Shoulder peaks need to be the name of the game. Made in, damage done. 7 is all he has to work with, but it's the op if it misses that will matter more. No peek. Henny to control it. Taz goes to the smoke. Taz goes to the smoke. He won't find it. It's done. Immortals from a minor to a major final. A Brazilian team will be in the grand final of a major again, but it's not SK.